And I gotta tell you, I kind of feel bad for Gen Z. This one's rich. So this dude hits me up on Instagram. He's 19 and he feels like he's going through a midlife crisis. I know. That's where we're at. So this dude hits me up. He goes, I'm 19. He's working full-time at Walmart, living with his girlfriend. Well, that's good. He's got a girlfriend. She's also 19. He goes to trade school to be an automotive mechanic. Because I have school Monday through Thursday, and then from 8 to 12. Then he works from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. So his days are full. He goes, but now I feel stuck, and I feel like I'm having a midlife crisis, and I'm 19. Not to laugh, but it's kind of funny. Only thing I cared about at 19 was like, am I going skateboarding this weekend? His brother's dealing with the same thing. He's getting massive overtime. He goes, but I don't know what my answer is. Is the answer to get a second job? He goes, but my schedule is so damn filled, and it's not really possible. Because my panic, however, is school. It's holding me back. I'm learning, yeah, but I'm about to be $50K in debt. He was talking about getting a leaf blower, doing a side hustle. He doesn't know what to do anymore, and he wants advice. He keeps going on and on. Okay. Now, 19, midlife crisis. Now, I get it. You know, he's living on his own, okay? Money. Bills. Get the money so he can give it to somebody else. But I get a lot of these messages from 19 to 25-year-olds, and they all are almost the same. Once in a while, I'll get ones that are like, I know what I want to do. But when I was 19, here's something to think about. You know, working 8 days a week, you might have to do that. I had to do that. Two jobs every day for a long time. But if you're 19, if you're under the age of, I don't care what age you are, but especially if you're young, you should be thinking about, what do I want to do? I never hear any of those when you guys message me. No one ever says what they actually want to do. Seriously, when you're 19, you should be, what the fuck? Piece of shit. Sorry, so rude. But when I was 19, all I wanted to do was be a professional skateboarder or own a skateboard company, you know, which I did try twice, okay? All while having a job. And I know that today's a little different. I'm 35. I get it. It's way more expensive. I do understand that. But right now, I mean, put it this way. Do you want to be an automotive mechanic? Here's my advice. If you're going to go into a career like a trade, which I think is really good. I think we need tradesmen. You know, I'm just not skilled in that area. But if I was going to be a tradesman, if you don't plan on owning the company, you know, just get ready to work a lot. And even if you wanted to own the company, get ready to work a lot. I just, you know, in today's age where we have this here, the internet, you should be dreaming big. You know, forget the money. All right? You know, if we're just doing things for money now, then, I mean, I guess we've always just done stuff for money. Kind of makes sense. Oh my fucking God. Oh, it's my mechanic. Speaking of mechanics. I really need to shut this phone off. Now, look, I don't want to say, like, I get it. Hard times create strong men, and weak men create hard times. Whatever. I'm just saying that the amount of 19, 21-year-olds that hit me up with the same shit, it's kind of alarming. It really is. I mean, maybe the world's always been this way. You know, when I was his age, I was kind of one of the only dreamers, you know. And by dreamers, I mean, like, you know, I want to start a skate brand, or, you know, I want to do stand-up comedy, and I want to do this for a living. You know, I think a lot of people are just afraid to say it out loud. But, you know, with the way the world's going, why not? I think that's what a lot of people need to ask themselves. what do you want to be doing? You know, I've got a 36-year-old friend, blue collar. He's thinking about going over and selling health insurance. And guess what? He's a little bit afraid. It's okay to change up. It's okay to want to do something new. It's okay. You know? And yeah, you're going to have to work a shitty job. I mean, I wouldn't work at Walmart, but that's just me. You know, I had different parents, different skills. You know, I would go, you know, be a waiter or something. You know, you work less hours and make more money. I think that's what I told him to do. You know, it's not the best advice, but at least you'll make more money and you'll work less hours. You know, but if you're going to school and you don't even want to do the thing, then why the fuck are you going? Your parents? You know, I know a lot of kids, he's probably not in this boat, he's paying his own bills, but I know a lot of cats, at least kind of more middle class, when that was a thing, they went to school just so their parents would pay their bills. It was like an extension of like summer, you know? As long as you're in school, we'll pay for everything. You know, and they milk that shit, you know? That's why so many people have master's degrees. Not to make fun. But it's just something to think about. You got 20-year-olds hitting me up going, I'm having a midlife crisis. Help! There's so many things you can do. And I get it. Everything's expensive. Everything's fucked, okay? I get that. But put that aside and ask yourself, what do I want to do? Because if you're going to have to work every day, I mean, at least enjoy the fucking thing, you know? Or go into it with the mindset of owning the business, at least. Because then at least it's kind of fun when you're making your own money, you know? Like, I just dropped merchandise for my main channel, this shirt here, the RLP Classic, Red Leather Podcast. You know, I only had one sale, although we have over 100,000 followers. And at first I was a little bummed. I was like, hey, we had a sale. You know, it's, you know, sometimes making, you know, 50 grand on your own, you know, or 20 grand on your own is much sweeter than overtime for some company that you don't even want to work for. So I'm not saying everything is like, let's just all have fun, and I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say that when, you know, 20-year-olds should be dreaming big, not, you know, so concerned with what shitty job do I have to go do to live. I guess that's always how it's been. I think it's always been that way. There's always been the dreamers and the schemers. I don't know. But in today's day and age, we're going to end on this note. What the fuck do you want to do? Like, just say it out loud. For the love of God. So many people are just afraid to say it out loud. Tell a stranger. It's easier that way. You know, the amount of eyeballs rolled at me in my life. It was like, oh, I'm going to start a skateboard company. Really? You know, why not? You know, even if you want to start a coffee shop or a fucking anything, people are always going to do that. You know, how are you going to make any money? I don't know, but if I go do this other job, I'm still not going to make any money. So I may as well do the thing I want to do. I'm not trying to sound like I don't want anybody to make a lot of money. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying, what's the fucking point? You know, if you're not going to at least enjoy it. You know, being an automotive mechanic, that's great. You'll make decent money, okay, and you'll have a really good skill. Great skill. But, you know, the only way to get rich off that is to own your own business. That's it. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Mechanics chime in, but, you know, my mechanic that just called me just now, he's rich, but he owns the business. And he's a geek. He loves what he does. He loves cars. I love cars. If I wasn't doing this, you know, I might be selling vintage automobiles or something, you know, or that'd be fun. I like vintage cars. Like, this car cost me $9,000. You know, this isn't some $100,000 car. Okay. Anyways, dare to dream, I guess. Good luck, midlife crisis. Help! If you guys want to be featured on the channel, hit me up on Instagram. You want to support, link below, get a shirt, or don't, okay? Check out my main channel, or don't. It doesn't really matter. All right? Try to enjoy your lives a little, and be honest with yourself. That's all I'm asking. If school's holding you back, who are you pleasing? Your mom? Your dad? You know? Anyways, good talk.